More than 400,000 Americans died in World War II, and not all of their stories have been told. A man from Utah wants to change that.
With the help of volunteers from San Diego and all over the country, they are writing stories of the fallen. News 8's Abby Alford shares the effort to honor the greatest generation.
There's not a public list of the Americans who died fighting in World War II, but there's an effort to not only find their names, but also share their stories behind the stars.
Austin Halderman.
The Army Air Corpsman enlisted in January 1941 and survived the treacherous Bataan Death March.
That ship was sunk.
Austin is one of more than 400,000 Americans who died fighting in World War II.
When we want to remember those who served, it's a lot richer experience if we're remembering something about them and not just seeing a name on a gravestone.
So Don Milne got to work and spent his lunch break as a banker researching the fallen, but realized he wouldn't be able to do it all himself.
Because they don't have 1,100 years, which is how long it would take if you did one story a day. That's
when he founded Stories Behind the Stars, a nonprofit that will be the only single database to have the stories of the 421,000 World War II fallen.
I think it brings to life the magnitude of the war.
With the help of genealogy sites and military cemeteries, Stories Behind the Stars has grown to 1,500 volunteers in all 50 states and more than a dozen countries.
World War II is one of those seminal moments in our history that defines us.
One of those volunteers is retired Naval Commander Kevin McIntyre, who searches for the greatest generation from his Fallbrook home.
I don't know if a lot of people understanding the sacrifice.
McIntyre's helped complete the stories of the 2,502 Americans who died in Normandy on D-Day, including 101st Airborne Paratrooper 2nd Lieutenant Charles Milne.
He was actually part of the regiment of the Band of Brothers that I like so much.
To ensure their stories are not forgotten, more volunteers are needed.
I suspect you will become addicted.
They've written 13,000 stories behind the stars, but there are 408,000 more to go.
If we had 2,000 people that wanted to help out and did one story a week, we could write the stories of all 421,000 Americans who died in World War II in a 4-year period.
If you would like to volunteer to share the stories behind the stars, it only takes about 2 to 3 hours to write a story. To learn more, go to CBS8.com, click on the Help button.